know what aches in all the right places? Your muscles. When they're not just sore, but secretly rebuilding you into something stronger.
Please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Check the description for trusted sponsors and ways to support the show. There's some wild new evidence regarding recovery. Everything we thought we knew about post-workout soreness and muscle damage is getting turned completely upside down by new research. The pain we've been trying to avoid? Turns out it's actually the key to getting stronger.
Well, that's fascinating. You're telling me all those ice baths and anti-inflammatory pills might actually be working against us?
That's exactly right. You see, we're discovering that what we feel as soreness isn't really damage from the exercise itself. It's our body's deliberate demolition crew getting to work.
So it's like our bodies are running their own renovation project? Could you break that down a bit more?
Picture it like this. When you do an intense workout, your body doesn't just passively get beaten up. Instead, it actively launches this incredibly sophisticated reconstruction program. The soreness we feel, what scientists call DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, is actually our body's demolition team at work.
You know what's really interesting about that? The research shows that only about 20% of the post-workout damage comes directly from exercise. The other 80% is our body's own choice to break down and rebuild.
And here's where it gets even more fascinating. Our bodies use inflammation and free radicals, things we typically think of as harmful, as essential tools in this rebuilding process. It's like having a controlled fire to clear old growth in a forest.
So all those antioxidant supplements people take right after working out.
Right. They might actually be interfering with our body's natural recovery process. It's like stopping the demolition crew halfway through their job. Sure, the building looks less messy, but you've just compromised the entire renovation.
Well, that certainly explains why research has shown such mixed results with antioxidant supplementation. Some studies even found they can slow down recovery and adaptation.
Exactly. And get this, studies have shown that when people take too many anti-inflammatory medications after exercise, they can reduce their strength gains by up to 50% compared to those who let the natural inflammation process play out.
That's huge. But surely there must be something we can do to support recovery without interfering with it?
Oh, absolutely. And this is where timing becomes crucial. Research shows there's this golden 30-minute window right after exercise where your body is primed to start the recovery process. During this time, your muscles can absorb nutrients up to 300% more efficiently than normal.
Let's talk about those nutrients, because I think most people assume protein is the most important thing post-workout.
That's another fascinating misconception. While protein is important, studies have shown that carbohydrates actually play a more crucial role in the immediate recovery process. They're needed to power the cellular repair machinery and help preserve those amino acids for rebuilding.
So what's the ideal ratio we should be looking at?
Research suggests a 3-to-1 or 4-to-1 carb-to-protein ratio works best for most athletes, and timing matters. Consuming this mixture within that 30-minute window can reduce muscle damage markers by up to 40% compared to waiting just 2 hours.
You know what's really interesting about the protein aspect? The research specifically on BCAAs, branched-chain amino acids?
Oh yes, leucine, isoleucine, and valine. These 3 amino acids make up about 1/3 of your muscle protein and play a crucial role in muscle repair. Studies show they can reduce recovery time by up to 33% when taken properly.
And what about hydration? I imagine that plays a pretty big role too.
Huge role. During intense exercise, we can lose up to 2 to 3% of our body weight in water, and even mild dehydration can slow recovery by up to 20%. The research shows that for every pound lost during exercise, we need to drink about 20 to 24 ounces of fluid to properly rehydrate.
Well, that explains why elite athletes are so careful about their hydration strategies.
And it's not just about water. Electrolytes play a crucial role too. Studies show that proper electrolyte balance can improve recovery time by up to 25%. But here's something really interesting about the gut's role in all this.
Oh, do tell.
During intense exercise, especially anything over 2 hours, blood flow to your gut can decrease by up to 80%. This means your ability to absorb nutrients takes a major hit right when you need it most. That's why specific nutrients like glutamine become so important.
So what's the solution there?
Research shows that taking glutamine can help repair the gut lining up to 50% faster after intense exercise. This means better nutrient absorption and faster recovery overall. But there's another fascinating aspect to this whole recovery process that involves something called hormetic stress.
That sounds complicated. What exactly is hormetic stress?
It's essentially the principle that a little bit of stress makes you stronger. Think about it like vaccination. A small, controlled exposure helps your body build resistance. The same principle applies to exercise-induced stress.
And I imagine this ties back to why completely eliminating inflammation might not be the best idea.
Precisely. Studies show that athletes who allow for some natural inflammation during recovery actually develop better adaptation mechanisms over time. Their bodies become up to 60% more efficient at handling future exercise stress.
So what's the bottom line here? What should people actually do with all this information?
Here's the key takeaway. Recovery is a process that needs to be supported, not short-circuited. Focus on these 5 key elements: proper timing within that 30-minute window, adequate carbohydrates and protein in the right ratio, proper hydration with electrolytes, gut support, and most importantly, trust your body's natural processes.
And remember that some soreness isn't just normal, it's actually beneficial.
Exactly right. The research shows that moderate muscle soreness actually correlates with optimal adaptation. It's your body's way of saying, message received, improvements in progress. The key is learning to distinguish between productive soreness and actual injury.
This really changes how we should think about recovery, doesn't it?
It completely transforms our understanding. Instead of trying to eliminate all discomfort, we should focus on optimizing our body's natural recovery processes. Think of it as working with your body rather than against it.
And timing really seems to be everything here.
Absolutely crucial. The research shows that proper nutrient timing can improve recovery speed by up to 50%. It's not just about what you do, but when you do it. And that's something every athlete, from beginners to elite performers, can benefit from understanding. Thanks for tuning in to the Wellness Lab Digest. If this episode helped you, here are 3 quick ways to support the show. 1. Subscribe to stay updated with fresh, body-loving wellness insights. 2. Share this episode with a friend who needs this today. 3. Comment below and tell us what topics you'd love to hear next. Want to do even more? Check the video description for ways to support the show. Stay curious, stay well, and we'll see you in the next episode.